it's your girl Meesh. Welcome to another episode of Love Meesh, where I share my thoughts, opinions, and ramblings, and sometimes I'll have guests over, but no subject is off limits. It's a billion people in the world, and I'm one of them. So welcome to my world. Let the conversation begin. Hey loves, welcome back to another episode of the Love Meesh podcast. Thank you for joining me once again out of all the podcasts in the world, and it is becoming very, very popular. You clicked on mine, so thank you for clicking in. So I'm pretty sure the title caught your attention. What are we talking about today? What is this podcast going to be about today? Sugar babies, seeking arrangement, Patreon, and also Onlyfans. All right, so where did this come from? Where the heck did this come from? The first thing we're going to talk about is sugar baby. So let me just go ahead and define it. Sugar baby, a young female or male who is financially pampered, cared for by a sugar daddy or sugar mama in exchange for companionship, which I am all for, or sexual favors. They gave an example. Mary Ann bought her sugar baby a new iPhone, brand new laptop, a nice flat overlooking the water after he gave her some decent humping last night. Okay, so Mary Ann actually is a sugar mama. So that was just Urban Dictionary's definition. I actually wrote about this. I did this a while ago, October 17th, but I just got around to uploading it, y'all. So I have a lot of ideas. I just be trying to stick in the time to do it along with everything else that I have going on. So let's begin. Sugar baby. So where did this come from? Okay, well, one day I was online looking at my YouTube, and you know how you look at one video and then they show different clips that you can click on. And I don't know how sugar daddy came up, because honestly, I was not searching for sugar daddy, like that should not have come up. It shouldn't have been on my radar. So anyways, I clicked on it and I was listening to this girl, and let me go ahead and shout her out. Her name is CodeNameChanel on YouTube, and this video was really old. It's like four years old, but she was giving a story time about how she met her sugar daddy, and she basically said to sign up with this site called Seeking Arrangements, but that's 4 years old, and now she does not prefer it. She said that's strictly for sex, and I do have 2 clips of her, so you'll be hearing her shortly. But 4 years ago, her story time was she met this business guy. He was very business, and his secretary put him on the site and was like, you need to get out and stuff. So she put up that profile for him, his assistant. She said that she did not sleep with him. A lot of people think that you have to sleep with your sugar daddies. That's what she's saying. But she said she did not. She says, no ma'am, a sugar daddy is basically or a sugar baby, you're basically on the internet, is what she's saying. She says, now if you go out, y'all can negotiate dinner, drinks, hanging out, or if it's going to lead to y'all sleeping together. But she said anything other than that is basically an exchange of money for sex is called prostitution. Is what she said. Now, I want to say no shade to prostitution at all, because I was listening to a podcast, and let me go ahead and shout that out. It's called Sold in America. You can find that podcast series on iTunes podcast. So within that podcast, there was a famous reporter who was Muslim, and I think she posed for Playboy, and a lot of people were saying, oh, she's Muslim, prostitution, this, that, other, but she had her clothes on. She wasn't doing Playboy. I guess Playboy's kind of had changed to where she was able to be on the cover, and it wasn't anything about nude. Her whole series is basically about following women and sex, whether it's sex trade, slave, thing that's going on, whether it's streetwalkers, prostitution. She even interviewed men that buy, so she looked at all sides of it. And it was very, very interesting. I listened to that thing from beginning to end. She basically was saying that a lot of women were upset that they took down Backpage. Backpage was used for prostitutions. Now, I knew a girl that did massages, and she mentioned Backpage. I didn't know that's what that was about. Now it makes sense, because she was saying how one time it's her physical, she got beat up, this, that, or the other, and now she have a gun. Like, where have I been? Do I live in America? I'm just not finding out about this. So basically, Backpage was all about sex. Now that Backpage is gone, they're using these other sites so they can continue to make money. The FBI was, she had mixed reviews about it. She was saying how the FBI shut it down, when if they would have kept it up, they could find these people. Now that it's down, like, where can you find these people now? Like the central location is gone now. So she kind of thinks behind the scenes it's protecting the politicians. When they sell it to us, they want to sell it to us as if they are saving the community, which I think she has a point. Because if you shut down the site that links it back to them, now they're untraceable, which is scary, and it's horrible, because now we can't find, I don't care about the streetwalkers, those grown women and men knowing what they're doing, but the babies or the people that they're drugging up and they're forcing into this system. And she lets you hear survivors that broke free. Like, that's a really good series. Go check it out. Sold in America. So back to the podcast. Like she was saying, now that the site is gone, she feels like the internet was out to, help themselves because of the whole email leaks and Pizzagate and stuff like that. It was like a rabbit hole, and it really goes deep. YouTube, y'all need to be on YouTube. Look up several different things on YouTube. YouTube is bomb. YouTube is really the news. The news is fake news. Anybody can always make up a fake story, so you always want to cross-reference. That's what we do anyway. That's what they teach us in school. That's what they teach in college. So you want to apply that to real life anyway. She talked to streetwalkers. She said they prefer to be called streetwalkers. Or wait, she said instead of calling them streetwalkers or prostitutes, they're just regular humans. And instead of working a 9 to 5, they want to work in the bedroom. They have bills to pay. They enjoy having sex, so they just put the two together. Basically, it's a supply and demand. If people didn't demand it, they wouldn't have a job. As long as it's safe and, no one's getting harmed, and if they pay their taxes, I think it should be okay. That's all the government worry about anyway. So anyways, I went on the definition of sugar baby. I just don't judge, me personally. I don't think anybody has any room to judge. We all are doing something wrong in someone else's eyes if you look at it that way. And also, when you point a finger at someone, you always point 3 back at yourself. So yeah, they're doing one thing wrong, but what 3 things are you doing wrong? So unless, you can tackle that and have no fingers point back at you, just kind of worry about yourself. All in all, the way I see it is we all have sugar daddies. Eventually, some women or men marry them and they end up having kids with them. So you have a full-time sugar daddy, sugar mama, I guess. You can kind of look at it that way too. So that was the sugar baby. So I'm going to let you hear her clips on sugar baby.
There are girls posting sugar daddy videos and on their channel and stuff like that, and they're telling you to go to the sites like SugarBaby for Me, Establishment, and Seeking Arrangement, all those places. They're fakes. They're not to be trusted, because this is why. Backpage, the #1 site for prostitutes, closed down, and that's the apps that they went to. They went to the Seeking Arrangements and the Establishment and all stuff like that. Those sites are now irrelevant. They're rotten. What else? They're spoiled. Like, you cannot use those sites anymore. They're unusable, okay? Unless you are trying to sell vagina. Do not go on those sites. You need to use these regular dating sites to find men of higher caliber, like my favorite YouTuber Chrissy would say, and sugar daddies, and just regular guys that spend money on you. Let's just start with, how did I meet my sugar daddy? Okay, so I was working at like a warehouse or whatever, and I just was like hating it, and like I was just really tired of like working a 9 to 5, and I'm like, how can I make money and really not like have to do too much? You know what I'm saying? And I decided like I'm fine. You feel me? Like a lot of my subscribers gonna be fine. Like y'all fine. So why not get somebody to pay for my time? You know? And so I decided to do that. I decided to, so I started Googling. Google is your friend. Don't forget that. I started Googling like, okay, how can I, like, where to find sugar daddies at? Because, you can find them at bars where a lot of them go to, or, you can find them online and sugar daddy websites, and that's how I found mine. And there's several ones, and a lot of girls say seeking arrangement. It didn't fly for me. It didn't work for me. So establishment and bid a date or buy a date, I really don't know the name. But establishment is where I found my sugar daddy at, and we're going to call him Donald. That's going to be his name for now. So let's start with, okay, so I made my my little page or whatever, and I didn't want to put pictures of me because I didn't want it to be like, oh, this, because how niggas think, oh, shit, prostitutes, like, what I'm saying? So I was like, let me do like incognito ass pictures, like filtered pictures far away, pictures of just my body or whatever. And I was like, I didn't know how that was going to work out because maybe they thought I'd be a catfish or something like that. Wrong. It worked out perfect. Like, they want to be incognito too, ladies. So you got to remember that. Like, they don't want nobody that's like all on social media or all that. Like, they kind of want you to be, the girl next door, low key. He was making me do too much for the money that was coming easy from somewhere else. So I cut him off. I think I like blocked him because he never had my real numbers, all off an app. It's like my story time and kind of coming irrelevant, and I could have easily asked him to increase it, but like I said, he was catching feelings and whatever. So so we got the arrangement set up or whatever, and then we would meet up, and we would always meet up somewhere like super duper public, like Starbucks, like a bar, like open bars, like, the ones that like day parties and stuff like that. Like, we would meet up at places like that. And like, of course, let me tell you this, ladies, especially if you're black and you have a white sugar daddy, people are gonna stare, but guess what? People aren't paying your bills. So be a meme out there on the internet, you feel me? Because like, people was looking. But anyway, so okay, so we're going on dates and stuff. And so like, let's start with the allowance. The allowance was always on time. He was really, really like good about that. Keep in mind, he was like 60 something years old, and he really just wanted some company. He had been divorced for like 15 years, and he like his ex-wife was like just, I guess, trying to get him for all his money and stuff like that. And like, I don't really know what he did, but he had a lot of money. Like, let's be clear, so we're meeting up. He's giving me money. Like, I'm taking money. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, the arrangement was, like, $500, like, every week. So, it ended up being, like, $2,000 a month. Like, I don't care what nobody say. $2,000 for hanging out with somebody? Like, come on now. $2,000, like, bitch, not doing nothing. Just hanging out with your ass. Like, and making up a whole life. Because I didn't tell him shit about me. Like, fake name, fake age, fake everything. You know what I'm saying? For 2 racks. Shit, I felt like I was being a paid actress. You feel me?
So I set up a seeking arrangement. I was putting that, I would travel, we can go out, this, that, the other. What's the price? Your girl got student loans to pay. Oh, let me back up. Your girl is done with school, master's degree. Woo! Nelnet ain't wasting no time sending the girl the bill in the mail. Thankfully, I work for the government, so there's a program that I can enter in if you work for military. I've discussed this already, you guys. Military, nonprofit, or government. There's a 10-year payment plan where if you make 120 payments, they will write the rest off. I've done the math. I will pay little to nothing. They will write the rest off. That's a good fucking deal. So, fingers crossed, I'm trying to hang in here for 10 years and get them loans taken care of. But in the meantime, the payments are still pretty steep, so I've been looking at different ways in which I can make money, and this was one of them. So I set up my seeking arrangement account. It actually got shut down. They were saying, me putting prices and stuff out there was not how that they do their website. And I was like, oh, I didn't know. I'm just learning from the people from YouTube. So I emailed. They put it back up. So I have it back up now On seeking arrangement, you just put, your picture, a little bit about yourself. There's no wall for you to make pictures and have conversations. It's strictly inbox back and forth. But y'all, let me tell you, the first time I put it up, and I showed my sister them, the first time I put it up, the guys was like, $600 a week, $500 a week, let's do this. And I'm like, they want to shut my page now, talk about no prices, but niggas in my inbox definitely giving me prices. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I was scared. I was like, sex trafficking is real, organ harvesting is real. I got this beautiful melanin on my ass. I was like, let me just stay to internet, baby. That way I'm safe in the comfort of my home, and I'm literally taking pictures and sending them all. And I don't have a camera person just yet, or I probably can get a camera person, but I wanted to get some lingerie and costumes, and I got to get like a camera stand for my camera, because right now my videos is me holding my phone. I got to get me a new pole. It's coming, y'all. I'm definitely gonna be up there. I really love this. Like, when I was young, I wanted to do Playboy. I don't know about Hugh Hef old ass, and I honestly don't think they did anything with his old behind, but I wanted to do that. I never thought it was a problem with them taking pictures sexy, even video vixens. Like, I never had a problem with that. Their body looked good, and I just thought other people was hating, if you want to be honest. And if that's what she want to do with her body, oh well. At the end of the day, you're probably just mad at your significant other for looking. Well, you could do the same. When you got titties and you got ass just like her, and if you go take some classes, learn some dance moves, learn pole, or learn chair exercise, you got to keep your own man happy. If he have to go and outsource and get that information, and you're not doing your job, vice versa. It will be vice versa if he wasn't doing his job as well. Then you would be looking at other guys or whatever. So I never had a problem with that. So lo and behold, we are in the age of the internet. Now I don't have to apply to go to the Playboy, ranch. I can do it from the comfort of my home, and I'm getting paid for it. How many women send news and pictures and video for free? Like, what is going on? Like, a lot of this stuff is free when you could just use an app and at least get paid. Even if it's not a lot, that could be groceries, that could be gas, that could be the light bill. Every little bit helps. And especially if it's something you don't mind doing. So yeah, I never had a problem with any of that, which leads me to this world. Now, I will say I was a lot thicker in the day. My body has changed, and I'm loving the change that I see, and that has boosted my confidence. I know I have a long way to go. Like, I want to learn pole and sexy chair dance and just dance in general, and just, more about being a woman. I think a lot of other cultures embrace that a lot more than us. We just don't have a culture at all, just put it that way. We're just kind of lost. So I'm learning, and I'm filtering my way out, and I figure this could be a safer route to go, because I got other things too. Like, I have a nonprofit with young girls, and until they're 18, I don't even want them to even be thinking about that. But once they're 18, if that's what they want to do and they have questions, I'm Auntie Boo. It's all here for you. I think there's just different avenues of making money. Like, let's just say a stripper. I don't mind her stripping. She can shake her butt and dance and all this other stuff. Guess what? She can also open up a hair boutique. She can also do makeup. She can also start a clothing for young girls. And I do follow somebody that does that. She was a stripper. She met a nice man and had a baby. And I'm pretty sure he helped. No, I'm gonna give it to her. She majored in finance and everything. She opened up. She do shirts for little kids. She also got sports line. Like, she just doing the darn thing. And she encouraged me to open up my boutique. But you can do it all. Why do you have to stay in one box? If there's different avenues to make money, why can't you do them all? So back to the seeking arrangement. I was scared, y'all. Once they put my page back up, I just haven't really been back on there. But it seemed like a lot of older white guys. And I'm not racist or anything, but maybe if I had a homegirl that was into it, I could like go on a date at a bar with her, and I'm still watching YouTube videos and trying to figure that out, like meeting people. But as far as on the internet, okay, I'm definitely down with that. So that was it for the seeking arrangement portion.
We all love using social media, right? It's fun to share our story, and even more fun to see our followers grow. But just imagine if there was a way to earn from your social media. One where your followers actually paid you to see your content. Welcome to Onlyfans. Onlyfans is a social media platform, just like those you use already, but which allows you to set a monthly subscription price, ensuring that any media you upload is fully hidden until your fans pay your subscription. So whether you're a blogger, YouTuber, fitness trainer, life coach, celebrity, model, whatever, you can reward your loyal fans with even more of the great content you already produce, but get paid for it. And it's so easy to use. You just type in your post and drag and drop in any picture or video. You can even share your post via Twitter to turn more of your followers into subscribers. OnlyFans.com is fully mobile compatible. And with our mobile apps launching soon, you really can take your fans with you wherever you go. But it gets better. With OnlyFans, you earn 80% commission, and you get paid directly into your bank account via our fully secure payment system. Just think for a second about how much you could earn. Let's give you an example. Say you have 10,000 followers. Well, if just 5% of those were willing to pay just $10 per month to subscribe to your profile, you'd be earning $4,000 per month, net, straight into your bank account. So if you're from the US, Canada, Australia, UK, or the European Union, then get on to OnlyFans.com, where having fans pays.
So I'm discovering some things, baby. I'm discovering some new shit that's on this social media. OnlyFans. I'm getting hip. And at first I was like, man, y'all niggas out here wilding, but then I thought about it. A lot of y'all be sending these nudes out for free and ain't getting no type of restitution for shit. Barely 40 acres and a mule for the shit. Barely an inch and a Snickers bar. If somebody is gonna pay to see your ass, get your goddamn coin. I ain't gonna judge you for it. And for those of you that are out here, they got your sugar daddies and all that shit to where, you know, niggas got to pay to slay. I ain't mad at y'all ass either. Why? Because a lot of y'all, including myself, been out here fucking for the free. Why not get something that you need in return? The fuck? It's hard out here being an adult. The hell? Strippers out here making $100K a year, and we up here struggling trying to have morals and shit. Fuck that. Get your money out here. And especially if nobody want to contribute to the solution, but all they want to do is talk about the problem, fuck their ass. Kung Lao wins. Fatality. My motto for 2018 is you better make it enough and use what you got to get what you need. Fuck that bullshit.
Hey guys, it's me Tia, aka TiaWia. I'm back again with another video. If you don't know who I am, I'm a Twitch streamer, a YouTuber, an anxious person, and a mental health advocate. So today we're talking about something that I didn't think I would make a video about, but I am. I thought about this last night and I wrote it up and we're doing it today. So if you don't know, if you don't follow me on Twitter or anything, then you don't know that I have an OnlyFans. Now, what is OnlyFans? People subscribe a certain amount of money to an individual to see whatever pictures or videos that they post on their account. It's like a private thing. Only subscribers can see it if they pay the monthly fee, which can be whatever amount that the person sets. Mine is set at $9.99 right now. It used to be $14.99 or something, but I lowered it down. I'm still trying to figure out the right rate for me, but yeah. That's pretty much the gist of OnlyFans. You pay money, you see that person's photos and videos. Most people use this for porn. I'm not gonna lie. People use it for porn. Porn stars use it as a way to make money. and there's no shame in that. And by the way, Mom, if you're watching, I don't make porn. This is not a video about me making porn. I don't make porn. But I do have an OnlyFans. And what do I post on there? Lewds, I guess, is the word for it. Is that even an actual word, or did we just make that up? I post sexy pictures, and why did I make this? It took some thinking. I saw other Twitch streamers doing it, other people on Twitter, and this one girl said she makes enough money and now she can get a car. She got a car not too long ago, just because of OnlyFans, and she's just a regular girl. She's another Twitch streamer. I'm not gonna say who it is, but she probably knows if she's maybe watching this or not. She inspired me to make my OnlyFans. I don't post like vagina or porn or anything like, or masturbation or anything like that, but I do post, you know, underwear pics, boobies, cleavage, butt pics, but there's no actual nudity. It's like semi-nudity, and I love it. I fucking love it. I was really nervous. I was really nervous to make this account because, well, I'm showing my body to the internet, and I know it's supposed to be private, but theoretically, someone could pay money, take those pictures, and post them on the internet. And, well, don't do that. If you do that, I will find you and I will kill you. Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not killing anyone, but please don't post my pictures or videos publicly from OnlyFans, because you will be punished and you will never get to subscribe to my account again. So, back on topic. Why did I make an OnlyFans? Well, long story short, I needed money. And I still need money, and you know, I'm not making a ton from OnlyFans, but it's definitely been helpful in buying food and groceries and paying for bills. Yeah, I only have 16 fans, but the money adds up really fast. You don't need to have thousands of people on your OnlyFans to make good money. Like, you only need a few people, and as long as you post on there, and I feel like it's a really good way to make money if you are a beautiful individual, which if you're watching right now, you're beautiful. So why don't you have an OnlyFans?
Now, since I love the internet so much, I actually started a Patreon. And I also started an OnlyFans. Now, with Patreons, I have a whole page dedicated to Meesh at night. Anything love, sex, intimacy. I'm trying to open up a boutique, like everything about love, romance, the bedroom, the boudoir. So I did open up a Patreon so that I can have a safe place to do my pictures and videos and also get paid. As I mentioned before, I have a nonprofit with little people out there, and I just wanted to find a way to express myself discreetly. I mean, they ain't old enough to purchase anything, so I'm pretty safe right now. So you can see it online and you pay, and again, I think you have to be 18, so they're just not old enough. It's safe, and it kind of works for me for now. So Patreon and fans only. I'm sorry, I keep saying fans only, and I never say it the right way. OnlyFans, Patreon and OnlyFans. So I set it at $20. I feel like if I'm posting a picture a day, let's just say I do a picture a day, that's $30 to $31. It's like $1 a day. And this stuff is unlimited. And it boils down to, like, let me tell y'all what I put on my you know, you got to do your bio and stuff like that. So I was like, if you follow me on Instagram, you know they're quick to delete your posts and threaten to delete your page. Well, I enjoy a good sexy picture or video, and you should definitely get paid for doing anything that you love. Plus, I needed a way to protect my other business ventures and keep this discreet. Let me take out a word. I doubled a word. And keep this discreet. I'm editing it. Sorry, y'all. Discreet. So 18 and keep it discreet on this 18 and up platform. I mentor little kids, and we can talk about this type. And we could talk about this type of lifestyle when they turn 18. So sign up for my monthly Patreon to get pictures and videos ranging from lingerie to costume hauls, pole success and failures, and who knows, perhaps shower scenes. Also, product reviews for my store. Don't forget to shop. I know it's $20, but that's less than $1 a day. It's actually 66 cents a day to be exact. So don't play. So let me go ahead and update that because I had to edit that. So that's kind of the bio that I put on my, which one is this? OnlyFans. That's what I put on my OnlyFans. And I got videos and stuff up there. And I always put like videos and pictures on my phone. I just would never send it to nobody. So now I got somewhere to put them and I can actually get paid for them. So that was that one. And then let me see what I have on my Patreon. On my Patreon, you could do tiers on Patreon. So let me start from the beginning. So on OnlyFans, it's a monthly description. You guys just heard about it, but you could do anything, just like they said. I personally want to be able to put my little pictures on there, so that's what I chose. The other stuff that I want to do in life is like stores, and I have websites for those as well. And then on Patreon, you have tiers. So on OnlyFans, it's like you subscribe, that's it. On Patreon, you can do tiers. So most people do $1, $3, $5. I set that one at $20 as well, because I'm going to be posting the same pictures on each one, depending on who want to sign up with the other one or this one. They both are $20, so I post the same thing. So I used to have tiers, and I went up to like $100, and I just switched it at $20, and I'm going to be posting the same stuff and the little videos that I do. So any little extra way that I can make money to knock this student loan down, or to get groceries or gas or whatever. I mean, hey, we got this internet and we got several different ways to make money, and this is just what I chose. And I don't think I'm hurting anybody. I don't feel that I'm degrading myself. My situation is different from a lot of people's, and that's why a lot of people can't judge either. I don't have any kids, and if I did, I honestly think I would still feel the same way. There's a lot of parents out there that are doing it, and I don't have any Mr. or Mrs. to answer to. So I am single, and I could basically do what I want to do without worrying about someone's feelings or putting someone else's feelings above mine. And honestly, if I was in a relationship, I would hope and pray, or no, I would know, because I wouldn't be in a relationship unless they didn't understand that if this is how we're making extra money, this is how we're making extra money. And if you want to do your pictures, do yours too, and send them to me as well, So I could be like, girl, you getting pictures, I got them first, and you get to look, and I get to touch and taste. I mean, who would be jealous of that? I'm just saying, that's just how my mind works. But yeah, those were the other two that I did. And I know people are really sensitive about people talking, but let me just say this. Don't worry about what people say or how they feel. My personal birth chart warns me about my mouth. So I have to be careful because it hurts people. But I kind of feel like if people can say what they want to say out of their mouth and go off all wrong and not be considerate and stuff, why do I have to be quiet? Now, I know I can kill anybody with my words. Not just my words, but the fact that they are factual. That's what really hurts them. Not the fact that I'm saying it, but because it really be the truth. Like if you look at me and say, nah, it's 10 flags over your head. Do we really want to go 1 through 10? And that's how it is with life in general. You can always see other people's flags, but you can never really see your own. So you so busy pointing out mine. Thank you for telling me. Now let's discuss yours. You know what I mean? And people don't want that. So that's what I mean by kill people with words. Just worry about your own life choices. God gave us choice, and we all can choose what we want to do with our own life. And I just own my truth. Nobody be able to leak a nude. Nigga, I leaked my own nude. You know what I mean? And I got paid for it. So, and even when I do, because I know I'm going to be a successful businesswoman, it's not a nude or a picture out there that I'm ashamed of. you could put it on a billboard and I'll take a picture in front of it and smile. I mean, that's just how confident I am in my choices. And if you aren't confident, then maybe you shouldn't do it. Maybe if you don't have that same type of confidence, then it probably isn't the route for you. Honestly, if my arms were strong enough, I probably would be stripping at night, making money. That wouldn't be my end all, but my body probably won't be this way forever. And why not capitalize on that? I really like how go-go dancers can dance in a cage. I don't really know about the whole, what was the name of that movie? It was a movie that came out with Cardi B. Now, they was drugging the guys. I didn't agree with that. But the whole nightlife, I'm most definitely okay with that. They were making money, hella money. And like I said, I know a stripper that she makes money. And then my ex, his sister was a stripper. And I even saw her perform. She's amazing. She's beautiful. They make money. It's an art. It's a talent. And I think all women should be able to do that for their man. That's probably the problem. If every woman can do that for their man, we wouldn't have strip clubs. We wouldn't need strip clubs. Because if you have a girl, you get that every night. So, I don't know. Maybe women just saw that as a flaw and they capitalized on it. And I don't fault them for it. Hell, I got a stripper pole right now that I'm trying to replace so that I can get one that's not 3 parts and that can bend and I can learn. You know what I mean? You shouldn't just be a trophy wife. You should be everything for your man and yourself. Let's start with yourself. I want to be sexy for my damn self. And then I can share that with somebody else. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's tapping into your sensuality. And I don't think we really tap into that enough. It's more than just having sex. It's a lot more to that. And that's what my whole Meesh at Night was about. So, like I put, happy birthday to me. You know, if you see me in a restaurant with an old man, mind your fucking business. If you see me at 3/4 or Ruth's Chris, mind your business. I haven't gone out with anybody yet, y'all. Again, I'm a little scared. I'm gonna need to meet me a big sister, a SugarBaby big sister, and go on dates with her and stuff before I go solo. But I always have my location on my phone for my mom, and I probably would just stick to the internet side of it. Find me a little cameraman. And, you know, get this thing popping. But if anybody was wondering about, you know, SugarBaby, seeking arrangement, Patreon, Onlyfans, here you go. And I'm doing podcasts now, but soon it'll be podcast and YouTube. So you'll be able to see me say this and also be able to hear on the podcast depending on what your preference is. So that was it for this episode. Bye. And this concludes today's conversation. Thanks a million for listening. You can reach me on other social media platforms at www.linktr.ee/LUV.MEESH www.linktree.love.meesh. I hope you have a better than great day. Love you. Talk to you later. Mwah. Bye.